Hey, what's up? It is game time once again. Last week we kicked off the playoffs with 27 teams. Tonight we are down to 10 teams, a total of 7 games tonight, 3 games tomorrow, and in all of them, a Valley team facing an out-of-Valley opponent. Tonight we are here in Mission, where Mission Veterans is hosting Flower Bluff, but our first and goal team is all over South Texas. Of course, we are here at Tom Landry Stadium. The big game for us here as Mission Veterans is hosting Flower Bluff. Up in Laredo, we have a man, Brennan Ortega. He's live there for a game between San Benito and United South. And then up in San Antonio, the newest member of our first and goal team this year, Ruben Juarez. He's live there at Hero Stadium for a match between Harlingen and United. But first, we start with the game right here in Mission. It was a big second-round battle for Mission Veterans and Flower Bluff. These teams have faced off 4 times in the past in the playoffs. Tonight, the 5th meeting between these teams in the playoffs. We start the highlights with Mission Veterans coming your way. Diego Hernandez finds his man Johnny Martinez, and Martinez racing down the sideline. Touchdown, Patriots on the first drive of the game, 7-0 Mission Veterans. Then Flower Bluff on their first drive, the quarterback Jager Bull on the keeper dives in, and that ties the game at 7-all. Later in the first quarter, Hornets with another sting. Devin Burlingame breaking away for the long touchdown run, and Flower Bluff goes ahead 14-7. Coach David Gilpin wants his defense to tighten up, and that's what they do here. Flower Bluff with a deep pass that's broken up by Giovanni Grimaldo. Nice defensive play there. And we move on to the second quarter now. Same score, 14-7 Flower Bluff, but not for long. Here comes Hernandez. He gets to the corner. Another score for the Patriots, and that evens the game at 14-all. Len, late in the first half, Hernandez with the cold front wind blowing in right into that air, and his man Roman De Leon on the touchdown catch. Mission Veterans on top 21-14 at the half. We are now in the third quarter, where we have the same score. Mission Veterans on top 21-14. What we didn't mention is because of a lightning delay, this game didn't kick off till 8:30 tonight, so everything a little bit behind schedule right now. In the third quarter, Mission Veterans on top 21-14. Let's move on now to our next stop. We take you to Laredo, Texas. That's where tonight it was EdcouchElsa facing Corpus Christi King. Second quarter, EdcouchElsa down 14-6, and Marco Aguinaga finds his receiver. They take this down inside the 5-yard line, and that would lead to a Jacket score, which would tie the game at 14-all. Later in the second quarter, check out the big back, George Gomez. He's got those long locks of hair. He gets into the end zone, and EdcouchElsa on top now, 21-14. More from the Jackets. Aguinaga using his legs now, fools them. He's going the other way. Aguinaga pushed out inside the 5-yard line. On the very next play, Aguinaga finishing what he started. EdcouchElsa with 27 unanswered points in the first half. And now, in the fourth quarter, it's EdcouchElsa on top big, 58-28.
The flag on the play.
We keep it going now. Mercedes and Calallen facing off at Texas A&M Kingsville tonight. These teams faced off back in week 1 with Calallen winning that game 17-7. Here in the first quarter, Calallen quarterback Cage Lamb on the keeper. Wildcats inside the red zone. A couple of plays later, Alec Brown runs it in, 7-0 Calallen. On the next Calallen drive, it is Brown who is called on again for the Calallen Wildcats. This time, it is Brown scoring from nearly 20 yards out. The 2-point conversion is no good for Calallen, and it's 13-0 Wildcats over the Mercedes Tigers. Meanwhile, Mercedes offense, well, they were having trouble moving the ball tonight. Here, Wildcats with a big stuff on the run, and then after that, Mercedes picked off by the Calallen Wildcats. Calallen looking pretty strong tonight. And let's take a look at the update from Kingsville in the fourth quarter. Calallen ahead 49-0. That's in the fourth quarter up there. All right, we're bringing you back here to Mission at Tom Landry Stadium, and now we're going to be talking about a game in the Laredo area. Out there tonight, it was San Benito all season long. Most of the season, they were ranked as our top 6A team until they fell to Harlingen. Tonight, though, the San Benito Greyhounds are back in the second round. They are playing up there, United South. Channel 5's Brandon Ortega joins us live from Laredo with an update on the Panthers and the Greyhounds. Hey, Brandon.
Hey there, Joel. This game had everything you could ask for in a playoff game, and in the end, United South just about 10 minutes ago knocking out San Benito. And I got to tell you, United South off to a hot start. San Benito fires back, but in the end, in the fourth quarter, a devastating play, punt return, blocked for a touchdown, ending the season for San Benito. Let's go to the highlights and show you how the entire thing went down. It was a battle of district champs tonight in Laredo. The Panthers riding a 10-game winning streak, and the Greyhounds looking to take another trip past the area round. Let's pick it up in the first quarter. Panthers up 14-0. Eric Reta in for his 5th rushing touchdown of the year. Just like that, Hounds on the board, 14-7. Ensuing possession, a 4th down. Panthers rolling the dice. Check this out. A fake punt, but San Benito all over it. Skylar Garcia, a huge interception, gives the Hounds a great field position, and they'll take advantage. A few plays later, Reta, check it out, locked in, a quick strike, wide open, Jesse Pena, tie ball game, 14-14. Fast forward, less than a minute left in the second, 1st and goal, Panthers, another huge defensive play, this time, Guajardo, another interception, and a great return, gives San Benito a chance at midfield to score before halftime, and then 2 seconds left, Reta, play of the night, on the money to Jediah Guzman. Touchdown, San Benito, as time expires in the second. 21 unanswered, and they take a 21-14 lead into the break. Then, the play of the night right here in the fourth quarter. A punt blocked, under 2 minutes left. United South recovers in the end zone, and they hang on to win 28-21. In football, every play counts, especially in the fourth quarter. These 4th downs, special teams, defense, offense, everything comes down to just one play in the fourth quarter. And tonight, a punt return not going the way of San Benito as they lose 28-21. Let's go back to Joel in Mission.
All right, thank you, Brandon, so much. We go now to 3A Division I tonight. A week ago, the Lyford Bulldogs won their first playoff game in 12 years. That was a huge victory for Lyford. Tonight, the Bulldogs in the second round facing Yocum up in Sinton. Early on, Lyford going long with the pass, but that's broken up by Yocum. Then we have the Lyford Bulldogs defense. That Mean Green D recovering the fumble, but Lyford can't take advantage now because they come up short. They're losing the football, and Yocum recovers. We move on later in the game. Yocum with the ball on offense. The pitch. And here comes that Mean Green defense trying to make a stop. However, Yocum gets it into the end zone. Yocum goes on top early, 6-0. Lyford trying a pass here. Going to go up the field, but not much there. This one has gone final now. Yocum defeating Lyford 41-14. A good season for Lyford, though, as they win a district championship and once again win their first playoff game in 12 years. Okay, now we move on to the San Antonio area. A pair of games up there tonight. Channel 5's Ruben Juarez is live at Hero Stadium, and that's where we find Harlingen facing United. Ruben has the update. Go ahead, Ruben.
Hey, Joel. Harlingen facing a tough test tonight against Laredo United. The Longhorns playing some of their best football when it matters the most. They came into tonight's game winners of 4 straight, including a win over McAllen Memorial last week in by-district play. Harlingen, on the other hand, barely got by Economides to make it to this point. So who would come out the victor tonight here in San Antonio? Let's go ahead and take a look at the highlights. Harlingen in some trouble early on. Longhorn running back gets 2 touchdowns. Isaac Velasquez with 2 touchdowns early on. United jumps out to a 14-0 lead. Later on, the Cards force United to punt from its own end zone, and that leads to this. Jesse Castro gets to the outside on the scramble to make it a 14-7 game on the touchdown run. United striking back with some trickeration. David Sanchez gets it back, and he's got a ton of space in front of him, taking it deep into Harlingen territory. The Longhorns cap off the drive with another Velasquez run. Laredo United takes a 23-7 lead. Late first half, United punting. It's the short snap, and the Cardinals block the punt. Kenneth Reininger goes on to scoop and score. Harlingen with a strong surge at the end of the first half. The Cardinals would actually go on to take the lead in the second half, but Laredo United scores a game-winning touchdown with under 3 minutes to go, and with that, Laredo United goes on to beat Harlingen 30-26. The Longhorns make it 2 wins over Valley teams in 2 weeks in a row. So with that, Harlingen is out of the playoffs. That's the story from here in San Antonio at Hero Stadium. Joel, let's send it back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Ruben. That's the update in San Antonio. Another game up there in Schertz going on tonight, and this one has gone final. China Spring knocking out the boys from Gruya 55-7. The Gators had a big win a week ago over Livernia, but tonight they fall to China Spring 55-7. Okay, 7 games on tap tonight. We have taken you through all 7 of those games. Tomorrow we have 3 more games on the schedule. A pair of 1 o'clock starts here in Los Fresnos, taking on San Antonio Southwest. That game is going to be up at the Alamo Stadium in San Antonio. Across town at Harlandale Stadium, St. Joseph facing Dallas Bishop Lynch in the regionals of the TAP playoffs. The St. Joseph Bloodhounds in the final 8 in Division I of TAPS. Then the night game there featuring Weslaco East and Del Rio. That game will be back at Alamo Stadium in San Antonio. So 3 games tomorrow, 7 tonight, and this one here at Mission's Tom Landry Stadium still going. Now in the third quarter, Mission Veterans has taken a 28-14 lead. If Mission Veterans can hang on tonight, it would be a huge win for this program.